with, I would like to extend my gratitude to the organizers of this lovely event, especially Mr. Raghav Chandra, Ms. Veera Das, and their enthusiastic team for this invitation. I lived here in these mountains for so many years, and yes, every nook and corner of the mountains have stories. Every curve you take, there's a story hidden. And therefore, maybe I had all those stories hidden inside me all these years. I realized that I think I need to share my story with larger people, more readers. So I started to pen down my stories. So the terrorism, we know that what havoc terrorism has, unleashed on the world. So much of untold pain, so much of suffering of people, unnecessary, which is just not called for. And this terrorism is what we need to finish. But one question that comes to our mind, that who are these terrorists? Who are these people who become terrorists? Can you and I pick up a gun and start killing innocent people? Can we wear suicidal vests and blast ourselves into pieces in the name of what we call jihad? Then who are the people who do it? And that is what came to my mind when I started to write these my books. First Tears of Jhelum and then the sequel, Despite Stolen Dreams. That it's not easy to become a terrorist. It's a tough job, so how do they become terrorists? And is the seeds to terrorism are these madrasas for orphan children. They are picked up at their very tender age, very impressionable age, and very systematically, very meticulously brainwashed. So that brainwashing is done by people with invested interests. They are given totally distorted picture of the religion. Nowhere in Islam they say it's okay to kill people or it's okay to kill yourself. There are very strong strictures in Quran against taking one's own life, or very strong strictures that if you kill a human being, you have, as if you have killed the whole of humanity. And then that jihad is something that you fight with yourself. Jihad is you have to kill the acrimonious forces inside you, the hatred, the jealousies, the anger. That is what you have to do jihad with. Jihad doesn't mean you go and kill innocent people. But these children, when they grow up to be, learning everything wrong, and then they're also filled with anger and they're filled with hatred for the world. Religion doesn't teach terrorism, and terrorists have no religion. And these houses that gets invaded by these terrorists, preposterous demands of the protagonist, Wali Muhammad Khan, who in no way can fulfill their demands. So the fellow has to abandon his house. He has to run away from his own house like a criminal in the dark of the night and become homeless overnight. For whatever he had worked, somebody who becomes homeless overnight, it's not easy. Muhammad Khan was fortunate that he had a place to go, but he had to leave this beautiful, beautiful valley of Kashmir where his heart is. He left his heart behind and he moved on to the chaos of Delhi. Here, he starts his struggle or adjusting. He starts struggles and his tears and turmoils, his longing, his loneliness, and of course trying to adjust. He would have lived in depression had he not met a friend in Kashmira Singh. Kashmira Singh is one character I really enjoyed developing. He is a voice of sanity, of prudence that I have given him in this, world that is going into turmoil and the world of reckless people. We have a lot of sane people. I think there's, of course, I absolutely believe that there is more goodness than negativity. But that few few bad people are enough to create a lot of problems. We need people who are fearless, who can make their voices heard, and despite their own pain, they rise above that pain and help their fellow beings. And that's a character, Kashmira Singh, that I've made. And this is a little corner of my house where I weave my stories. I weave my stories once again to weave a thread, one single thread, to bind all people of the world, this humanity, into one fraternity of brotherhood. Thank you.